The world is in a state of shock, and a lot of people have been reacting because Pope Francis has endorsed same-sex civil unions. Yes, when we talk about same-sex civil unions, a lot of people have been protesting against same-sex civil unions, a stand which the Roman Catholic Church has taken for 2,000 years now, that they do not and will not support same-sex because they deem same-sex an abomination in the Catholic Church. But for the very first time, the 266th Pope of the Roman Catholic Church, who goes by the name Jorge Mario Bergoglio, but as Papa's name, or the name he uses as Pope Francis, has endorsed same-sex civil unions. And according to the Pope, all of them are the children of one big God. And so discrimination in the church should be something of the past. Let us take a watch at this video. When we come back, there is more.
An historic shift from a leader of an ancient institution. Pope Francis becoming the first pope in the Catholic Church's 2,000-year history to endorse civil unions for gay couples.
This is a man who cries with humanity.
In the new documentary, Francesco, the Pope says homosexual people have a right to be in a family. They are children of God and have a right to a family. It's a major departure from the position of the Vatican's own doctrinal office. The Pope adding, what we have to create is a civil union law. That way, they are legally covered. I stood up for that. The pontiff has called for civil unions in the past, but before he became pope. The emphasis on the legitimacy of the LGBT family is also notable, experts calling it a monumental moment.
It's a real way of not only speaking pastorally to this group of people, but also speaking lovingly and making them feel more welcome in the church.
Okay, so there you've seen it for yourself. And then in a documentary named Francesco, the Pope made several revelations. And then the Pope, who was the Archbishop of the Buenos Aires Parish Church some time ago, took a stance against same-sex marriage or same-sex unions. But then for the very first time, that is why a lot of people have been taken by surprise. The Pope is saying that, okay, everyone, regardless of your gender, regardless of your sexual orientation or what triggers you sexually, all of us are children of the same big God. And then in God, there is no discrimination. So a lot of people are saying that is this the beginning of an end? And then the Catholic Church itself hasn't come out to disassociate itself from the Pope, because in the Catholic Church hierarchy, the Pope is the leader of the Catholic Church. A lot of Roman Catholics have been reacting. A lot of people have been reacting to the Pope endorsing same-sex unions. But then we'll get deep into the stories. Before I continue, let me say a very big thank you to Top Hub. Top Hub are basically a streaming platform. Yes, do you want to stream movies across the length and breadth of Africa? Then I'm entreating you to go on to Google Play or go on to Apple Store and download the Top Hub. It's TOPHUB. Get the application, and then when you use GhPage as your promo code, you get 1 month subscription for free. But then, of course, subscription isn't for free. But then when you subscribe for the very first month using GhPage as your promo code, your next month your subscription is free. So I'm entreating you to go to Play Store and then download the Top Up application. And also movie lovers, people who want to organize virtual concerts, I'm entreating you to reach out or contact Top Up so that they give you the best and the most wonderful virtual concert experience. So thank you so much, Top Up, for holding me down on this segment of the show. So there you have it, people. A lot of guys have been reacting, and then some Christians have also been reacting on social media. And I don't really know what you think though, but as the Pope right in endorsing same-sex unions. In another development, man of Grammy award-winning songstress Beyoncé has come out to lash out at Tiwa Savage for calling her daughter to add a voice to the ongoing violence in Nigeria. Nigeria has been thrown into a state of violence, a state of insecurity because of the SARS protest and the massacre going on in Nigeria. Tiwa Savage took to her Instagram page in a live video and she called out Beyonce, saying that Beyonce reached out to Africa when she wanted to put a Black is King album together. She wanted to use the Afro beat genre, and so if this time round the place where Afro beat originated from Fela Kuti is in distress, then Beyonce has to add their voice to the growing unrest. And then Tiwa Savage had a message for Beyonce.
I want to use my platform right now to call Beyoncé and the whole team that reached out to a lot of Nigerians, Nigerian artists, Nigerian producers, Nigerian video directors, dancers, creatives. I'm calling on Beyoncé and her team the same way they use their platform, and so grateful for that. The same way they use their platform to elevate and to show the world that Black is king and how beautiful Afrobeat and Africa and our culture is. I want them to please use their voice and their platform right now, because this same country that birthed this genre is on fire right now. It is on fire. Where these creatives are from is on fire. So I'm calling on Beyoncé and the whole team, and I'm telling you, you cannot ignore this. You cannot be quiet.
All right, so that was Tiwa Savage's message to Beyonce, and people are saying that she was being too much of a savage. I don't know what you think about that, but Beyonce's mother has come out to lash out at Tiwa Savage, as I said early on, and according to Tina Knowles, her daughter Beyonce is not the leader of Nigeria. Her daughter should be given some time off. Why? You check, like, every time people, they won't attack Beyonce, any little thing, people, they won't attack Beyonce, and then Beyonce has even already added her voice to the ongoing unrest. So this was what Beyonce's mom had to say. According to her, she's saying that no matter what my daughter does, she is scrutinized and torn apart. She makes a record and uses all African artists, producers, writers. She is criticized because she didn't get artists from every country in Africa. There are 52 countries. She goes on to say that she made art. She's an artist. That is what artists do. She's not your political leader or your whipping board. I have had enough of the hating, and I'm personally tired of the attacks. I pray every day for Nigeria and all the countries that are being abused and murdered for the color of our skin. I'll do anything to help, but stop with the abuse and stop trying to make her your spokesperson and shaming people for doing things their own way. Yes, and so this was what Tina Knowles had for Tiwa Savage and every other Nigerian or every other person calling out Beyonce to add a voice to the ongoing unrest in Nigeria. Charlie, what do you make of it? Are they right to be calling Beyonce? Because if you have leaders, why would you run to Beyonce? Like, oh no, and then how far can Beyonce's voice travel in this case, in a situation where the president of a country is silent and then watching and then supervising the massacre of its own citizens, battering the streets of Nigeria and Lekki with the blood of its citizens? Why would you call out Beyonce to come and speak in such a situation where your ministers, where your governors, where the citizens themselves are quiet on this issue? So I don't know what you make of it, but in case you just want to react, kindly drop your comments in the comment section below. Never forget to subscribe to this channel on YouTube as GhPage, and follow us across social media on Facebook at GhPage News, on Instagram at GhPage News, on Twitter at GhPage_com. You can also visit our website www.ghpage.com. My name is Jobsam. You can always call me your MC General Ibsanfo. Aribas.
Adafo me chetia mu nyina mo kai se me the magical pain reliever aye friend no cramp pack e de bremo amanfo be bragea to me use yenkoti o mo dance die no bi
na me koto dwe na ya me de tale so enu ano no manti ya oni biem
so ba be sia pra na ya bra na waya se ya yawa edi cramp pack ita waya sa moja na aye adwoto ni nyina be yepi
esa be da sada ko ina kin samu ni da kaina ma na sai wani na yusu shi wallahi yana da kyau
zanga yo jojo o manye ma use no mo no se no yo hu o manye ma use ehin wa wa ni che
grandpa e use ne hia mi kola inga nye deke nye kra nye banye ba he ne nye use ehin pa
adofo we de masomu a cramp pack eyanwanwade pi say your neck pains, shoulder pains, waist pains, dislocations, arthritis, de obehia eye cramp pack na she ni using ye simple de hia ni say obewai uwaya na wo de afam oya oni nyina bedwane na mom kai oba wafa yefunu emfa crampak entare wayase crampak ana the magical pain reliever crampak ana oya obi abejane sa ejadie nkrato yi ebie ahwehwemu